Welcome to Shooting the Shit. Tonight we're reviewing Love and Marriage Detroit, Season 1, Episode 8.
Oh, we ate in already?
8. Is it 8 or 7?
I don't know. It don't feel
maybe
like
it's 7.
oh.
Maybe it's 7. But yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel. And yeah, so we still at the brunch chat with Christine and LaToya still going at it. Christina's being all snarky and condescending, and LaToya's all flustered because I don't think this is her lane. This is really ain't what she do. That's why she don't be wanting to have things go down in public. They decide that they just, gonna have to table the conversation because Christina don't want you discussing it anymore at her event. And they'll just have to discuss it together at a later time. Now, Colby wants to know, she didn't ease her way over there. She wants to know if they need her to coordinate a meeting. And Christina was like, no, we don't need that. We'll just talk on the trip. So somehow they've already discussed and planned this trip. Okay. So they all meet up at, I'm guessing, at Anthony and them's house. They own a Sprinter. They got themselves a Sprinter. They on the way to Traverse City. So it's Brandon and Christina, Colby and Russell, LaToya and Anthony, of course, and we got Bravo and what they said was his wife. Now, did he not say he wasn't married?
Well, I think we said he wasn't married, but I don't think he said
I thought he said it though. When they was over to that club, now I have to go back and see because I feel like when they was at that club arguing about, not arguing, but looking at Brandon tell this lady he was at church, I feel like he was confused. It was like, I don't have no wife, so I don't know. But I mean, maybe they just like, I don't know. Bravo's wife.
Probably his wife don't give him that kind of drama, evidently.
Doesn't seem like it, no. But Bravo's not very, he's not a drama type dude. He wish these niggas would stop with the drama. Anyway, they get on the Sprint. They play Black People Taboo. They look like they're having a good time for people that are all mad at each other.
Black People Taboo.
I do too. But I feel like I might be the only one in my house that can answer the questions.
Oh, well, that's not a thing over here. Remember I had bought all of the for Christmas. That was my Christmas gift to all of my people. Right.
I feel like Kylie would be able to play. Caitlin, though, like she's young, so she missed everything. Anyway, yeah, they're having a good time and what have you. So they get to this winery, this house, over in the winery. This house is freaking beautiful.
It was.
It's, I think, a part of Michigan that people don't get to see, or think about. When you think of Michigan, you always think like either the city or the cold. But yeah, it was beautiful.
That is not true.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody here go up north.
That lives there. Yeah, I'm talking about people that are not from there. Like, we don't get to see a whole lot of that. I have because I used to live there, but that's not what they show you when they show Michigan. They always showing Motown and that kind of stuff. They don't never really show that area.
Yeah.
Even with the school, you don't see a lot of that.
With the who?
With the schools, with the colleges, like you see the football games and stuff, you don't see that very much.
I'll tell you what though. Well, they got a camera crew with them. They should be fine. Yeah.
That definitely crossed my mind. That definitely crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But I mean, that holds true everywhere in the United States. You know what I'm saying? It's just, which, okay, this is a little bit off the subject, but
especially now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When homegirls said, do they have $400,000 homes in Alabama? And I'm like, duh, there's probably like plantations everywhere all over that thing. What are you talking about?
I'm sure anyway. There
is. Anyway, they get in the house. It's very lovely. Of course, Christina's like, it's real cute and prissy, like LaToya. I was like,
girl, stop it. The home was beautiful. I mean, it was white people beautiful. Can we say that?
I mean, yeah, but that's what
a
I meant
that's
though.
a
Like it's called Love
she
and
was
Marriage
saying it was
Detroit.
pretty. Yeah.
So that's not what people like. It's good to see that. Like, thank you, Dr. Latoya. You know what I'm saying, for giving us something else. It was lovely. So they're at the winery, and Bravo and his wife is up in the room. They unpacking their luggage like, child, they getting a little tea to catch up. Because the wife is like, last time I seen them, they was over at the brunch arguing about the publicist. And he like, yeah, I don't know. They keep some mess going on. I have a feeling like Bravo is used to getting together with these people and after the pop off. So once again, he was not there for the pop off, but he's definitely there to help them mediate. That's why they invited Bravo. They needed somebody that was going to have some kind of objectivity.
They did, and Anthony and Nick and Russell ready to fight.
Russell's not it.
Yeah.
Maybe Russell will actually just be a chaplain because he do good at fall back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're all like in their rooms unpacking and everything, and everybody's anticipating this uncomfortable conversation. Brandon and Christina know they're gonna get it. Anthony and Latoya are basically the antagonists, so they're not really worried about anything. And Russell is confused, and Colby's here for the mess.
Yeah.
Russell cooks for everyone. We did not know Russell could cook. He's just a jack of all trades now, isn't he?
Go ahead, Russell. And they said it was good.
They said it was good. And that's a lot of people to cook for when you just show up in a kitchen that's not yours.
Yeah.
So they sit down for dinner, and Brandon immediately Latoya takes the floor. She's got to give her little "I'm the leader" speech, and then Brandon immediately like, "Look here, Colby, I'm sorry." That's what he should have did. Let's just get it off the table. I'm sorry. It was a wrong step. I was kind of joking around. No, you weren't. But, I took it too far. What have you? Colby said, the trust is broken. And so she doesn't know that she's going to be able to.
I wish she would have just accepted it and not said nothing at that point.
Say you accept his apology, but know the trust is broken. Because I see how y'all are, but I wouldn't have to say that. But anyway, he
didn't have to say it. She could have said that part in the confessional.
Yeah. That's what Brandon does. He says things like one thing in your face and get over in the confessional say something completely different. But he said he's willing to take whatever time it needs and build the trust back. But Russell said, Dave, when somebody show you who they are, nigga, let it just be that.
I mean, it was Kobe Cat. It wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? It was literally a kindergartner comeback.
They literally like saying booty head and stuff like that. Like that's how juvenile I feel it is.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, I get where she's coming from. I just see how y'all are, but I would have just said thank you, Brandon, for saying you're sorry. Christina has an issue with Latoya, so she needs to confront Latoya because she did not like how Latoya, first of all, approached her at that brunch.
Girl,
and
problem with everybody.
Let's at the end of the day, let's blame Brittany. Bravo said it's a whole lot of Brittany going back and forth, back and forth. Seems like we need to talk to Brittany. One thing Christina keeps saying is that Brittany just randomly hit her up. Like this lady just out the blue reached out to her to start this mess. And that's not what happened, but you sitting here letting people, because from Bravo and them's perspective who don't know Brittany, they like, well, this Brittany sound like a troublemaker. She said this one did this, and Christina is the one that knows that's not true. And Brandon, you did say that. I don't know why you keep acting like you didn't, because you did. And
And when he said, let's call Brittany, Christina could have fell back and died.
And you know what she said? I'm just repeating the story the way it was told to me. Like she went straight into defending, like, I'm just repeating what was said. That's not what was happening. You're leaving parts of the story out.
And that was not said. Like she clarified it too. It wasn't said. Yeah.
Which makes it more and more weird to me. Like, what was you calling Russell for? I'm so confused. Like, that never had to happen.
Never. You was being messy as hell.
Don't let
And
it
then it
touch
kind of
upon
seemed
you.
like it was a like, y'all mad at me, but we all should be mad at Anthony. That's what she was trying to do.
Anthony is messy.
He is. But that's what she was trying to do because you lied. Christina, you flat out lied.
You lied. But this is the thing, Brandon. Anthony's messy. You said that all the way back in the beginning. When they was in that club and you said you wasn't going to say nothing because Anthony be running his mouth. And Russell, that we knew, was the one that had ran his mouth, but you still put it on Anthony. So you know he's messy. So why you say that about that lady that you know they deal with? Because you know he gonna say something.
He definitely said it.
At the end of the day, LaToya thinks everything went well. We did not really resolve
it was
anything.
Like team us, we won. We proved it.
We did the damn thing. Yeah. Brandon said, nah, he ain't good. He don't like it.
And he shouldn't be good. He really shouldn't be good.
Brandon?
In that situation, Brandon, you flat out lied. But you shouldn't be good with Anthony because Anthony is not to be trusted. Wait till old boy come out the blue. Wait till he be like, ta-da!
His homeboy?
Yeah.
Well, one thing Brandon does do is says in person, I don't even know how you agree to disagree. They did it and Candy and Drew did the same thing. No, we don't agree to disagree. You're friggin' lying. I'm not gonna I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah.
But he be in his confessional talking about he don't know what blah 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 blah. He did it how Kobe should have did it. So they sitting out there the next day. Kobe sitting there reading her Bible. I wish they would all stop that. I wish they all just leave their Bible at home because y'all are just the most unholy group of fools. Like the backstabbing and the nonsense that goes on between these group of people. Minus Russell. I don't know what Russell was doing. He lying. Russell over here lying all the damn time.
Russell lying? Russell just don't feel like he should tell her shit. He ain't lying about it. He just like, girl, I'm the man. You sit back.
He lying by omission. Anthony and LaToya go on a little winery tour. They get there before the people, so they can do their business. And on the bus ride over, they still talking about how Randy said he ain't cool. He don't, he don't feel right about what happened with ain't none of them cool. Christina says she ain't cool because she feels like LaToya automatically blames her for things, without hearing, if it's against it. And I'm like, is that what that is? Or is just Brittany more believable than you? Because I know how Brittany is and I know how you are.
Yeah.
And with the whole thing with Colby, I sit there and witnessed it. I'm sitting here wondering, why didn't you just call the girl and you could have resolved this instead of trying to gaslight her here in this moment?
You're not a victim.
Right. So, Christina and Brandon seem to be a lot alike. The more we see them together, the more we see how they are damn near the same person. They get to the winery and they sit down and have, the wine tasting. But we didn't know Brandon had to act a fool at the last wine event. And so they over there.
We did not know that. Now that explains why he was going off outside like that on Christina. Because he was drunk. Well, we see him going in on Christina.
Right. But he over there blowing bubbles in the glasses. Does he not
Yeah.
normally go out? It's
No, he's not allowed.
He's so embarrassing, Christina. I don't know what it is. Like he showed up at that house with his hair all over the place. She had to comb his hair.
That was horrible.
He said that's how people be knowing him from the ponytail bun. Huh. This was real cute. Kobe and Latoya went over in our winery and created content for her because everybody's not good at that. We know Kobe know how to take a good picture for the gram. I wonder why Christina didn't involve herself. I was like,
Christina is a me person. It would have been a picture of her over there in the vines.
By the one,
it would have been her trying to promote.
I was like, this would have been a moment for both of y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once again, you got Colby showing herself as an influencer, and you in them like homemade suits from the fabric that you found over to the storage place with them. She ain't even dressed like the same person anymore. Like when she got here. She had the long hair, the cute little outfits in the confessional. Now she's dressed like the church lady with a.
Don't like her.
Anyway, they have a little outing. The ladies get on the boat. The men are on the beach. And Bravo brought up that damn showcase. Because
somebody had to do it.
Because we're excited. It's about time for the showcase. And Anthony's like, yeah. And I decided I'm going to bring my boy Lyric. Brandon was like, yeah, no, that's not what we're doing. Anthony, is it really necessary to bring whatever this nigga's name is, Lyric? It's super unnecessary.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he can't be trusted. That's why
Brandon is like, I feel like you are coming for me. And he's like, absolutely. I have zero. I have 2 reasons to be coming for you.
You probably do have 2 reasons, but you still
But you're doing it anyway, though.
You know if it's somebody I can't stand. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to invite this person. You know exactly what you're doing, Anthony. You're such a bitch.
Well, it's almost like Anthony is taking every type of opportunity to embarrass Brandon, his friend of 20 years. Like, Lyric ain't shit. Like, I mean, no offense to this man, Lyric, but we don't know him. It ain't even that serious.
Anthony and Christina is fighting to be the divas of the show.
Well, they're winning.
Horrible.
I don't know. I thought so. They go back and forth, and I was like, but is Lyric out or not? Because I don't feel like. I mean,
Lyric gonna be there because Anthony don't listen to Brandon.
He got sunned again. You said no, and no, in your high pitched voice.
It's no, Lyric
no, no. I think Lyric is coming. Yeah,
he's coming. He'll be there. He'll be there, and he's gonna have old girl song queued up just to piss you off.
When Bravo is like, y'all are such bitches. Yeah. Like I feel like if we're arguing, if I bring up blue, you 2 niggas is gonna argue over red. And Russell, who I thought was the leader, is sitting there like, I just wanted to throw the football. I don't even know. I don't do showcase. I don't drink wine. I cook the food. If it's nasty, don't tell me about it.
Right.
So that's how that episode ended, pretty much, with Brandon whining about how Lyric's not coming. But I think we all know Lyric will be there.
He'll be there. He'll be there with bells on.
And now I got to find out his factory, because if it's doper than the Star Factory,
I bet you it is. I bet you it is.
I just want to see. Looks like there's not going to be any men at the men movement. Just Marcel. That's it.
Well, that's not a man. That's a bitch.
And if you can't get any men to the men movement, Anthony, then is anybody coming to the showcase?
I'm just saying. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself. And on that note, Y'all don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see y'all next week. Down to the man movement. Bye, y'all.